Welcome back, Typeless here with another episode of the Final Fantasy VII Randomizer, or somewhat Randomizer. We've made our way back to Nibelheim. You said the whole town burnt down, right? Yeah. Cloud, did you lie to us? I'm not lying. Well, I remember the intense heat of the flames. Trauma, mate, that can muck with your memories, and human memories aren't super reliable. Now, we're back here, Cloud's hometown. It's supposed to be all burnt down, but, I mean, it's been 5 years since he's been here. They could have rebuilt, which they have now. What have we got? Potions, high potions, phoenix downs, and some tents. Nothing super interesting. Probably nothing in the actual item store, which I think should be in here. Equipments? Nope, that's just an inn. Man in a black cape. He has a tattooed number 6. Oh, he's got something. A luck source. Must go to reunion. That's nice. I think all the black capes actually have nice items for us to nab. That's Cloud's house. Any black capes for us to nick stuff off? Nope. And we don't really need to talk to that person who's not actually Cloud's mum because she is dead. There we go. Must get it and bring to Sephiroth. Then become one with Sephiroth. And he's number 5. Oh, he doesn't have anything for us. Cheapskate. Oh, there's another. He's number 11. And Turbo Ether. So here we have the mysterious black-cloaked figures who aren't Sephiroth, but he's calling all around town. The great Sephiroth is near, inside the mansion. Well, not really, but there is an item. I think he'll lob a destruct materia at us. Oh, that's cool. The music is cool for Sephiroth. Now, I don't think there's any encounters in here. Magic source, nice. I was wrong, there are encounters. Oh, these things, I remember these in Remake, and holy moly, they were a pain in the butt. Especially in hard mode. So then Remake, they had a gimmick where they would go like defensive mode, like they have done now. Bolt should work on it, and you had to whack them with like their weakness basically. Oh, really? See if that's gonna work. There you go. If you didn't whack them with their weakness, they would basically nuke you with a like almost insta-death attack. Oh, Turbo Ethers, that's a really good drop. This enemy here, hanging on the chain and the chain axe, that one was scrapped in Remake. It's one of the few enemies I think that didn't make the cut. Pun intended. There. So I wonder why they chose not to include it. It was probably because it was a little bit hard and awkward to try and incorporate into the realistic setting. Okay, so in here there should be something. A little cutscene, which is completely missable. Hey, there's Sephiroth! Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Cloud, you might need to read a bit more. Genova will be at the reunion. Genova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. See, I always thought that line, the calamity from the skies, was only from Advent Children movie. I guess I'd forgotten it. I also may have skipped this playing it as a kid. Genova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know, then follow. Reunion? Calamity from the skies? Thunk! And he just lobs pretty sure it is a destruct materia at Cloud. So free materia. Yep, just free destruct, which is good because that's dispel, debarrier and whatever. Now that little encounter was nixed in Remake as well. Don't worry, like, you still encounter the clones, and you get a different encounter with a different character. I really think these, like, Fabio's on the axis. Because they got, like, blonde hair like Fabio. But they are a bit of a weird enemy. Alright, cleared out of the mansion. I guess now we head up and over Mount Nibel. I guess Sephiroth's been kind enough to give us a little bit of direction. So we go over the hills and far away through to the reactor, which is actually nearest the coast, is visible from the coast. I never thought it was because this map here does not have any coast in it, as far as I can tell. But it has a bunch of bastard bugs. This Mount Nibel is definitely very spiky scenery. Oh, there's an item up there, I'll go grab that. It was never really my favourite location in the game though. Like, it's just spiky, that's all it is. They do a good job of it in Remake though. It's still spiky, but it also makes a bit more sense. Ooh, Runeblade. That's probably not better for Cloud though. It is definitely not better. There's not really all that much to say about Mount Nibel here. Crossing the bridge that fell apart whilst back in the backstory. I do realise I'm skipping over Vincent, but that involves doing a boss that, well, I have to remember what the code is to get at it, and all that jazz, and Zoo feels fury. Oh, okay, so we have to hit this with magic or range. Cool. Great Gale. Let's see if I can manipulate. Or can't manipulate it. Ah, no, wait, that's just it absorbs electricity. Okay. Ow. Quake is not going to work on this. Couldn't manipulate just doesn't mean that it... Okay. This is going to be a bit more of a problem. Oh, okay, never mind, it's dead. I was gonna say, like, if Red doesn't have any offensive magic, and it's absorbing or nullifying all of Cloud's magic, and Barrett's the only one who can whack it, that ain't good. The pick a pipe maze. Do I remember which pipe is the correct one? Nope. Well, got a power soul. Okay. That got us an item. Now we're going to very slowly walk past. And we're going to save and tent. And we're going to hope that this guy, the Silver, I think it's still a Materia Keeper, decides to use its Shrine attack. And it'll hit Cloud. This one is again in Remake, but it's been moved to Chapter 1. 8000 HP. Cool. Can I steal off you? Okay, its attacks, whatever. Not too bad. 200 or so damage. Big shot. Nothing to steal. And we've sensed it so we can keep an eye on its HP. And decide to... Hopefully it doesn't annihilate Barrett there. Okay, nope, that's all good. And hopefully it decides to use Trine and we can get a nice juicy magic attack. I think it's like one of the only a couple of enemies in the game that has Trine. So we'll just keep on whacking it. Hell combo. Now this one, when you fight in Remake, you're fighting it early on and you get to fight it with Sephiroth and it is definitely a cool fight. It's the tutorial for using the combo attacks with your allies. So you get to see a combo attack with Cloud and Sephiroth. It's not too bad. How's its HP hanging? 2,500. Okay. Well, about 1,000 now. Okay, Cloud can't attack it anymore because otherwise it's going to just die if he crits. Alright, you're using Cure 2 on yourself, that's fine. Cool, that means I can just whack you again. And Cloud can just sit there and chill. There we go, that's what I want to see. Now that is an AoE, and Cloud has learnt that. On 36 HP, okay. I was going to say, if they somehow somehow survives that attack, we've got Barrett's limit waiting. Easy peasy. Overpowered Cloud. Mind blow gained. Oh, and Barrett even gained an extra. Ooh, there's a materia. Yoink. Counter. Oh, that's going straight on. Alright, try and acquired. Counter acquired and put onto Cloud, who was our best physical attacker by far. And Mount Nibel cleared. So, rotate the camera so that we're pointing in the right direction. Now this bit is definitely not in a remake. In remake you clear Mount Nibel and you get told explicitly where to go. This one, you also do not go to Rocket Town. We should be heading straight into an encounter, apparently. Hey, Yuffie! Alright, can't. She's called Can't. You know what? That's actually really appropriate for you. You can't. Yep. Good name. So we might actually be getting Yuffie. One shot, basically. And now to remember her dialogue options to get her. Alright. Man, I can't believe I lost. You spiky haired jerk, one more time. Let's go one more time. I'm pretty sure it's not interested. She says, shishiha. Thinking you're running away, stay and fight. Fight, I said. Then we run off, I believe. No, maybe. Maybe that wasn't it. Whatever, I don't really care about having Yuffie. I know she is a good character and all that. But no. That dialogue is referenced in a cutscene. And you do have those dialogue options. Obviously it has no bearing on the story. But now we're at Rocket Town, which was completely skipped over in Remake. What's that? Good question. Why is there a village built near it? And that looks so unstable. Giant rocket. It's a rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. Well, why are they making big ass rockets nowadays? Because there are men with small egos. Sorry. Big egos and small other things. Let's see your story. Did we meet the captain? He's really the town's representative. You should go and talk to him. Okie dokie. Well, I just came in here because it was the first door I wandered into. Ooh, that one's got swords. Anything good? No one can equip that, obviously. That's, I think, oh, that's better defense. Strength, vitality, magic. So that should be better defense for someone. Oh, gold amulets are basically better for everyone. Good. I'll upgrade everyone then. Oh, no, it's actually only better for Cloud. I mean, the stats are better for the other dudes, but... Okay, so if this guy you talked to several times, I think? He has different dialogues. Yep, let's take a look at the rocket. And you get like a weapon, and this is like the only time in the game where you can get it or something. Unless like you steal or manipulate it or something, I think. It's not going to be better for Cloud, but yeah, we get a Yoshiyuki. It's a samurai sword, which is a bit unusual for Cloud. And I think this one's odd that it powers up when your allies are dead. Ooh, yoink. Drill arm. Ooh, that's a Barrett weapon. It is not a ranged weapon. Okay, just fighting the controls. Okay, there's a car parked inside the building. And not even in the garage, just in the living room. So someone's going to have a fun time getting that out the door. Oh, we've got the rocket. Now, let's see if the commander is somewhere in here. Yes, and I now have the ladders marked. And the entrances and exit planes marked. Yes, I wonder if Rocket Town is going to make an appearance. Can I go in here? No. I don't think I can go in there. I wonder if Rocket Town is going to make an appearance in part 3. Because if it doesn't, then I guess they don't send the big materia up into space. They definitely have the big materia. And there's some extra cutscenes in Remake that go to explaining how they come about and what Shinra's doing with them. And they literally show you Shinra collecting the big materia. Okay, that's a weird little walk cycle there. So maybe in here. No. Do I know any good jokes? Okay, he's a comedian. You're not going to bother telling us any jokes, though. I'll just take your power source, which I'm sure I will completely forget to use. Because this one is Sid's house, who is the captain. Hey, oh, there's the tiny Bronco, and that should be our trigger. We don't actually steal the tiny Bronco. Sid kind of just gives it to us. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Shinra always keeps the best things for themselves. Let's take it. Do you know how to fly it, Barrett? May I help you? No, we're just looking at it. Totally not going to steal it or anything. If you'd like to use it, please ask the captain. Captain should be found in the rocket. I'm Shira, and what are your names? Cloud, Barrett, and Nanaki. All red. So you're not with Shinra? I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. A what now? President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus? Well, not really. I am glad, though, that they are definitely going to be nixing Shira and Sid's backstory. Or dramatically changing it to be a little bit healthier. Because it is not a healthy relationship in this game at all. And in Remake, Sid is definitely less of a misogynistic dick. He is a little bit of a product of his times here. He's a lot more sympathetic and has more backstory. Okay, so the door was closed. Backstory with Aerith. Alright, what are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. Captain? I'm the captain. Yes, Sid. They also definitely got rid of his cigarette. Name's Sid, though everyone calls me Captain. What do you want? Alright. Can we borrow the tiny Bronco? You're out of your flipping mind? That's my most cherished possession. Can't let you take it. Yeah, okay. Alright, tell me about this rocket then. Ah, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know, Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days, it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra? No, the world. Me. I mean, come on. Alright, and finally we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well, and do we get the flash? Because of that dumbass Shira, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans after they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up. Damn 'em. Then it was all over once they found out Mako was profitable. Didn't even so much as look at the space exploration. Well, I mean, going into space is hella expensive. For no guaranteed returns, whereas Mako is apparently cheap. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. Seriously, dude, take it down. I don't know which will be first, this thing falling over or me getting out of here. Seriously, dude, get out of there. My last hope is to talk to the president. And I'm pretty sure that's him done. I'll just double check though. Is he gonna say bugger off? Alright, Rufus. Yeah. Young president, that's what we needed. Alright, cool, that was the trigger. And he's still gonna say F off for the renting the tiny bonker. Right, in remake, he's not a mopey washed out pilot. He's a renegade pilot, doing charter flights between various locations, whom our party decides to hire, and then he decides to join along because he wants to help Arif out because he had a crush on on Arif's mum. Okay, Shira. Oh, excuse me, Cloud. There he is. Did the captain say anything? Nope. I mean, we listened to his rant. Shira, what are you, blind? We got guests. Get some tea. I'm sorry. Really, don't mind us. Shut up. Sit down in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea. Yep, he's great to be around in this version of the game. Damn, I'm pissed. Shira, I'll be in the backyard tuning up Tiny Bronco. And make sure to serve him some tea, alright? Chill, dude. She's literally at the stove making stuff. Damn, man. What's up with the guy's attitude? Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. Yeah, seriously, don't put up with that, mate. I think it's a bit too harsh. No kidding. No, it's because of my stupid mistakes. I was the one who destroyed his dream. Yeah, she's also not in a healthy space there. She is enabling this shit. Get your ass in gear, you work like a snail. Even the moon would get tired waiting around for your ass. It's like, seriously. Dude clearly's doesn't like you. Alright, but she's actually following procedure, checking all the oxygen tanks and stuff. Like, spaceships and that have a lot of checks and procedures that you have to follow. Otherwise they do things like blow up on the launch pad. Which, this one almost does. Alright, instrument panel all clear. Ready for launch. Alright, starting that launch. What? Emergency! A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. Like, seriously, no one did any personnel checks. Who is that little fuck? I don't know, activating the intercom. Well, of course, it's Shira. Who the fuck's still in there? It's Shira, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. It's like, seriously? I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory. You stupid little shit. It's gonna get so hot in there that it ain't gonna be shit left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't ya? I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Like, seriously, you did not tell anyone that you were still there. You didn't flag it with any sort of superiors that maybe we needed to delay the launch. Like, I know launch times and that are very, very weather dependent and quite strict. Yeah, see, 6 months into another launch. So, Sid does not want to be a murderer, so he inevitably cans it. They got the timer up on top there. I think this is all scripted because I can't make the text boxes go any faster. The 15 seconds counting. But obviously he has to pull it because, you know, we've been literally talking to Shira. And here we have the rocket starting to take up and then plonking down. Like, they're so lucky that those fuel tanks did not go kaboom as well. And then what happened was the rocket tilted slightly. Well, quite a bit more than slightly. I've seen SpaceX things do way worse than that. And now it's just chilling there. I do hope that they bring Rocket Town back to remake. And still have the space program mentioned in there, and Shira reworked in there. So Shira blames herself for Sid's dreams failure, and then she sees that all Sid's lashing out at her is justifiable. So she's just enabling Sid to, like, vent his fury on her. Like, neither of them should be anywhere near each other, honestly. Hurry up and sit down, or ain't my hospitality good enough for you? Dude, you got your foot on the table. We don't want to smell your smelly boot feet. They're late. Where is Rufus? And we got Palmer. Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long you keep figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know. The president's outside, so why don't you ask him? Fuck off. Good for nothing, fat ass. Hey, don't say fat. That's the bit that he gets snippy at. Hey, tea. Can I have some too, with lots of sugar and honey, and oh, don't forget the lard. I think they changed that to butter, because most modern audiences are probably not going to understand what lard is, and why it might be put in tea. Now, can I nick off with the plane? Apparently not. Alright, I guess maybe go talk to Shinra. Have we met before? Yes, we have. Well, this fight that we do with Palmer, that one is in remake. It's in a different location, and honestly, I think the remake one is a bit better. Oh, I want to borrow the tiny Bronco, says Rufus. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. But now we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. Tchah. First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space from me, and now you want to take the skies away from me too? Oh my, you seem to forget it was because of Shinra that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. This way, Cloud. Sneak out the back. Piss off the Shinra. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? So Palmer was going to steal it, so we're going to prevent Palmer from stealing it. Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. And we'll be taking that. I've seen you somewhere before. I know, the Shinra building, when the president was killed. Ooh. Is the security? Alright, Fat Man. Oh, we've got the plane in the background too. You're a rat. What the hell laugh was that? Okay, level 38 and 6,000 HP. That's actually pretty chunky. You got some defenses on ya. That's not really gonna mean much though. Mako gun. Actually, can I just yeah, you know, just bolt you. Enemy skill. Anything good? Try or hit. Yeah, let's see what that's like. Should do a chunky bit of damage. Nope, that does the same amount as your regular attack, so Cloud, you can just whack it. I'll try and get Red to do something other than that. Okay, nope, Red's other thing is going to be healing Cloud. Oh, Cloud! That, and Cloud. Okay, I'll admit that Mako gun is pretty damaging. It took almost half of Red's things. Okay, haste and defense. Although Barrett's blizzarding is pretty good. Heck, what the hell laugh is that? Cure. Ice and attack. Okay, Red only has deep barrier. Oh, okay. Palmer's doing his weird little dance. And we get a little cutscene with the plane taking off because someone forgot or hit the landing gear. Nya. He just gets fucking yeeted out of existence by the truck. Maybe he gets isekai'd. I don't think he shows up again after this. Truck-kun to the rescue. Oh, and we got an Iden coat. Okay, so can any of our dudes actually fly this? It's taking off. Forget it, get in! Vertical takeoff plane. That's actually pretty impressive. Red's definitely not able to fly this. Cloud, maybe if he's got enough of Zach's memories. Barrett, I'm going to say no. Very obvious that the model's plastered on there. I guess it has to be the model's plastered on there because it could be any 3 party members, so they can't really pre-render it. And we get them trying to shoot the plane down. Sid running hella fast to catch up to the plane. And the tail's been hit. Ah, the tail's been hit. Yep. Emergency landing. Yep, splashdown. This is going to be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. So there you go with... I think that's not pre-rendered models. I think it's just blurry enough that it could be any of your party members in there. And just enough blonde there, because you've got to have Cloud. She won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Do whatever you want. Sid, what will you do now? I don't know. I'm history with the Shinra, and I've given up on that town. How about your wife, Shira? Wife? Don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. Yes, do not marry her. What are you guys going to do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus off Shinra Sunday too. I don't know about any of that, but... what the hell, sign me up. How about it, everyone? I don't really care. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So where are we headed? Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. Oh, really? Where is it, the temple? I don't know. That numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way. Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients, that name bothers me. Oh, yes. Okay, press OK to get off. And it can go on shallow waters. So basically, the strat here is follow all the waters until you find a spot that you haven't been to and get off. This is also a spot that we haven't been to, but I don't particularly want to go there. So we're currently in the Circle Sea, and we need to get out of the Circle Sea. Again, Remake has changed how the maps work here, so the continents are a little bit different. Okay, we've got... can't go around there, so we have to go through rivers. Which means, I believe we have to go this way. Up here. This river is actually fully in... oh, we can't go up the waterfall. Well, that makes sense. This river is fully in, except for this waterfall section. Fully in Remake. So the camera, I don't know why it decides it wants to be like that, but whatevs. Oh, we've got the mysterious little housey here. Anyway, the rivers are all the same as in Remake. We can head around here, but the inland sea is quite different. So if we follow this along here, and the location of the Temple of the Ancients is completely different. So it's down here in the south, but in Remake, it's in the north. This island is actually inaccessible. But that'll do us for today. Guess where we're going next time? Shouldn't be too hard to guess. And it's going to be either 1 or 2 more episodes after this. But until next time, this is Type This Out, and have a good day. Bye.